Happy 4th of July! Not the reason I made this video, though. I made this video to talk about The Exorcist. Now, if you've never seen the movie, it doesn't matter. I've actually never seen the movie either. Elfie, stop! He's attacking my other cat. Oh my gosh, I've never seen the movie either. So, this will still be entertaining if you haven't seen it. So I heard this thing about The Exorcist and I'm like, cool, that's interesting. I'll make a short little video about it. And I looked into it and I found out so much crazy stuff about The Exorcist that this is going to be multiple parts. I mean, it's insane. Let's see. Controversy. Actors grossly mistreated. Made history in multiple ways. There were fires. Oh, murder. Serious injuries. It broke records. It helped shed light on blaxploitation. It was banned in so many places. I mean, it's just insane. So here we go. The Exorcist. Let's talk about the director, William Friedkin. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He went to extreme lengths and did unethical things in order to get the reactions he wanted out of the cast. Linda Blair was only 12 years old during filming, and they gave her lifelong spinal injuries.
Having my back pounded. I mean, I'm crying, I'm screaming.
Ellen Burstyn, who played Linda's mom, was also injured on set, also injured her back.
She came completely off her feet.
You see me hit and you see me reach for my back. I screamed in horrendous pain.
William O'Malley was a real priest playing a priest, and the director slapped him in the face without any warning in order to get the reaction he wanted. Wanted to scare Jason Miller, so he actually shot a gun with blanks in it with no warning. The Exorcist, this set was built in an actual freezer. They were wearing nightgowns while the rest of the crew was wearing winter clothing. The reason they kept it so cold is because they wanted to see the breath when they spoke. During filming, a bird flew into a circuit box and it caused a fire. The entire house burned down, all except for the one room. I wonder if it's because that room was so cold. Paul Bateson is a real radiographer, and that's what he played in the movie. He actually turned out to be a murderer. He killed a journalist right before the movie premiered. He was quick to confess to police, but he never gave a motive as to why he did it. This is Jack McGowan. He died shortly after filming, and he died of natural causes. Then a month later, a woman who was in the movie died of natural causes. Since then, 7 more actors have died of natural causes, leading people to believe maybe the movie is cursed. The Exorcist went so over budget that they initially only released it in 24 theaters, and those were in major cities. But then it started attracting huge crowds and breaking records all over the place, so they expanded and went to more theaters. When they expanded and went to other neighborhoods, they did not put it out in any of the predominantly black neighborhoods. They made an assumption that black people would not have interest in the film because the film had mostly white people in it. But black people did want to see it, so they were flocking to other neighborhoods to go see it because it wasn't in their neighborhood. So then they expanded even more and put the movie in black neighborhoods too. So black people being enthusiastic about the film The Exorcist is credited with ending mainstream Hollywood support of blaxploitation. The idea that, oh, black people might be interested in films not just about black people, not specifically geared towards them. Because duh, all people are multifaceted. The Exorcist made $232.6 million in the US and Canada. When you adjust that for inflation, that makes it the highest grossing film of all time. It's also the highest R-rated film of all time. But did you know it was almost X-rated and there's a scandal behind it? When The Exorcist came out, this rating system that we know was actually fairly new. The director wanted more blood and gore than any Hollywood film had ever had, but he also wanted an R rating. If the film did get an X rating, advertisers wouldn't back it, so that's why he wanted the R rating. Normally a whole board of people watches the film and gives it a rating, but instead of doing that, they had just the head of the rating system watch it on his own. Then that guy decided, oh, this film's so important, I'll just give it an R and you don't need to cut anything out. And he went around all the committee. Tons of people questioned the R rating and were very angry. They said The Exorcist did not have an X rating, but that inadvertently created free promotion for the movie. It made more people want to see the movie. Film critic Roy Meacham said, no children should be able to watch the film at all. People still took their kids to see the film, and it ended up scaring so many children that some children were even taken away in an ambulance. This led authorities in Washington, D.C. to make a local ordinance for The Exorcist. They said staff who allowed
I'm laced into this piece of equipment. It is literally manipulated by men. In this particular take, the lacing came loose. I am having my back pounded. I mean, I'm crying, I'm screaming. They think I'm acting up a storm. It fractured my lower spine. No, they didn't send me to a doctor. It is the footage that's...
It has to look real. I said, I understand, but I'm telling you, I could get hurt. And the stuntman was standing there listening to this, and Billy said to him, okay, don't pull her so hard. But as I turned away, I felt them exchange a look.
And he said, give it to her this time. And I said, really? And he says, give it to her. And this is Ellen Burstyn, right? You're a nice lady. And so I said, okay. So when I hauled off, she came completely off her feet.
You see me hit and you see me reach for my back. I screamed in horrendous pain. Billy motioned to Owen to tilt the camera down on me. And I saw it and I was so furious and said, turn the effing camera off.